My dear students, I am welcoming you all to this computer science bridge course class. In the last class, we discussed in brief about computer. Today, we are going to discuss these 3 points. First one is capabilities of a computer. First one is capabilities of a computer, and the next we are going to discuss another topic, that is characteristics of a computer, and afterwards we are going to discuss applications of a computer. So last class, just I am going to repeat definition of a computer. We discussed what is a computer. Computer is an electronic device which accepts data from the user and process on it and produce the result to the user, right? So this is the definition of a computer. So today's first topic is capabilities of a computer. Capabilities of a computer means capacities of a computer means what it can do. What is the capacity of a computer, right? So we can list three capabilities of a computer. First one is huge amount of data storage. Second one is input and output. Third one is processing. That is, we can list 3 capabilities of a computer. That is, first one, huge data storage. Second one is input and output, right? Third one is processing. Third one is processing. Huge data storage, input output, processing. These 3 are considered as capabilities of a computer, means capacity of a computer. Let us see first one, huge data storage. It means whenever user is going to enter information that is going to be stored inside the computer. It is possible, and he can see entered information or data, whatever it may be, for the in future also. That is possible by saving the data. Whenever he is going to save that information for the future purpose, means that is going to be saved inside the computer. That is, user entered information can be saved, means can be stored for future purpose. Whenever user is going to save the data, or whenever user is going to store entered information for future purpose, that information is going to be stored in a place that is called memory of a computer, right? So means whenever user is going to enter data or information that can be saved inside the computer, and once it is saved, means he can see in the future also. So whenever this process continues, that memory is going to occupy that stored data. Means computer has the capacity to store huge amount of data. Means in a computer we can store large amount of data, that is called huge data storage. Huge data storage means inside the computer we can store large amount of data, and this computer memory is going to be measured in bit or byte or word, right? Computer memory is going to be measured in bit or byte or word. Means we can store more byte of data inside the computer, that is called huge data storage. We can store large quantity of data inside the computer. This is one capacity of a computer, right? And the next thing is input and output. What is input and output? Why it becomes capability of a computer? Means if a computer is there means we can enter information into the computer, and that entered thing afterwards it is going for processing. So input means we can say that input is nothing but data entered by the user which is going for processing is called input, right? Input is nothing but a user entered data which is going for processing is called input. And output means after processing what we get result, that is called output. So means computer is capable of accepting input as well as displaying the output. So that's why input and output is one of the capacity of a computer. If a computer system is there means it is able to accept the user entered information and afterwards which is going for processing. So this user entered information which is going for processing is called input, and afterwards that input is going for processing, and after processing it gives a result to the user. So means after processing on input what we get a result, that is called output. So input and output is one of the capacity of a computer. And the next one is processing. Processing means it is nothing but after receiving input from the user, computer is going to work on that input. So this work is called processing, right? Processing means it is a simple word. Processing means after receiving input from the user, computer is going to work on that input to produce output. This work is called processing. This work is called processing. Like this, we can observe three capabilities. We can list three capabilities, that is capacities of a computer. What are those? First one, huge data storage. Second one, input and output. Third one, processing. What is processing? After receiving input from the user, system or computer is going to work on it to produce output. This work is considered as processing. Okay, so these 3 points are considered as capabilities of a computer. And the next thing is characteristics of a computer. What are the characteristics of a computer? We can observe first one, high speed, accuracy, reliability. Fourth one, versatility. Fifth one, delegiancy. These 5 points represents characteristics of a computer. What are the characteristics of a computer? High speed, accuracy, reliability, versatility, delegiancy. These 5 points are considered as characteristics of a computer. Let us see one by one. First one is high speed. These 5 are considered as characteristics of a computer. First one is high speed. It means a computer is a fast calculating device see here, high speed, accuracy, reliability, versatility, delegiancy. These 5 points are considered as characteristics of a computer. So what is the high speed means? Whenever user is going to enter input, it is going for processing, and after processing it display result. This thing is done within a fraction of second. Right? So just I am writing one program, addition of 2 numbers, or else I am going to write a program to perform arithmetical operation. Arithmetical operations means addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, right? So after writing program, when I am going to execute it, means when I am going to run it, means execution and run is nothing but it is a process of interacting with the program and giving input and getting output from the system. So this process. So after writing program, whenever I am going to execute it, it is going to interact according to what we written program. Means we written a program to perform arithmetical operation. So that's why it asks enter 2 integer numbers or enter 2 numbers. I am going to enter 2 numbers. For example, 60, 70. Then afterwards, within a fraction of second, it is going to result. It is going to display the result on monitor. Sum of 2 number is this. Subtraction of 2, enter 2 number is this. Multiplication of enter 2 number is this. Division between first and second number is like this. It is going to produce result within a fraction of second. If you are going to change the input, means for the different inputs it is going to give related output within a fraction of seconds. So that's why we can say it is a high speed. High speed means its working speed. It's high speed is one of the characteristics of a computer. Just you can observe, he says that how much speed it works means computer is going to execute millions of instructions per second. Right? You are understanding what I am saying? computer is going to execute millions of instructions per second, not 1, 2, 3, 400, 200, 1000. It is going to execute, it has that capacity, that is, it is going to execute millions of instructions per second. Means, you just think how much speed it works, how much speed it is going to perform operation. That's why high speed is one of the characteristics of a computer. And the next, accuracy. And the next characteristics is accuracy. It means it gives correct result for the correct input data. Means accuracy means it gives correct result for the correct input data. It means if the input is wrong, means we are getting wrong result. If the instruction is clear, input is clear, means it is going to give accurate result. Right? So accuracy means it is not going to give fault result. If the instructions are very clear, if the instructions are right, means you can execute it number of times, you can execute that program number of times within a fraction of second, it is going to give correct result. There is no variation or there is no any fault to produce the result. Always means you can check number of times, it is going to produce number of times accurate result, correct result. It is not going to provide wrong result when instruction is clear. So this is called accuracy. Means it is going to give always 100% correct result. That is called accuracy. And the third point is reliability. Third point is reliability. Means we can believe on computer. This reliability point says that we can believe on computer. We can believe in such a way that always it gives correct result within a fraction of second. Computer, in the last class we discussed it, computer is an electronic device, or else we can say it is an electrical device, because it contains number of electronic components in it. That's why it is called electronic device. Or else we can also say it is an electrical device, because without electricity it is not working. So electricity is very, very important to work with computer. That's why we can say computer is an electronic device, or else computer is an electrical device. Right? We discussed in the last class. Here reliability means computer has number of electrical connections, as well as it has a number of electronic components in it, even though it is going to give correct result. That is, we can believe it. That is nothing but reliability. What this reliability means? Computer is going to produce correct result even though it has a number of electrical connections, number of electronic components. Even though it is going to give correct result, we can believe on it. That is nothing but reliability. Reliability of a computer means we can believe on its performance. That is nothing. And of reliability, next point is versatility. Versatility. It means we can whenever we are going to see the characteristics of a computer, he says computer is a versatile in nature. Versatile in nature means with the help of computer we can do different kinds of tasks. That is, computer is going to perform some calculations. Computer is going to be used in entertainment field. Computer is going to be used in schools. Computer is going to be used in colleges. computer is helpful in entertainment field. Means with the help of computer we can paint, we can hear songs, we can watch movie like this. Computer is also used in a business field. Means it is used in a number of fields. That's why it is called versatility. Versatile in nature. Means it has different phases. It is not we cannot say it is limited to only this field. It is going to be used in schools, colleges for the education purpose. It is going to be used in the business purpose. It is going to be used in hospitals. It is going to be used in industries. Like that, it is going to be used in a number of fields. Hence, it is called versatile in nature. And next point in characteristics, it says delegiancy. Means computer is not going to be tired. It means delegiancy means it is computer is not going to be tired. Means we can work number of hours continuously without stopping. Then also it is going to be work. He says we can work number of weeks, number of months continuously on a computer, or else with a we are going to use computer. Then also it is not going to be tired. Means computer is not going to be tired. Means it is we can say it is a hard worker. It is not going to be tired. That point is going to be represents this delegiancy. Means we can work continuously with the computer. It is not going to be tired. Okay. So these 5 points, that is high speed, accuracy, reliability, versatility, delegiancy. These 5 points represents characteristics of a computer. Right? These 5 points represents characteristics of a computer. And the next is applications of computer. Applications of computer. It means where this computer is going to be used. It's very interesting. Applications of computer means in which fields this computer is going to be used. I think at present situation almost all fields are going to be occupied by computer. For example, you see first one, in the field of education, in the field of education. Next, in the field of business. Next, in the field of industry. In the field of medical. Next, in the field of weather forecasting. It means computer is going to be used in different fields. That is, computer are going to be nowadays. Computers are going to be used in the field of education. In the field of education means computer is going to be used in schools, colleges. Computer is going to be used in the business field. Right? Computer is going to be used in the industry to measure in the plants to measure temperature, volume, like that. Computers are going also used in the field of medical. Means in the hospitals also computers are going to be used to measure the patient heartbeats, patient temperature, like that. Computers are also going to be used in the field of medical, and we can say in the study of weather forecasting, like this. Computers are going to be used in the field computer is going to be used in different fields, right? So in the next class we are going to discuss in detail about applications of computer. Just now I said where computer are going to be used: in the field of school, in the field of education, in the field of business, in the field of industry, in the field of medical, like that, in the field of weather forecasting. In the next class we are going to discuss in detail how computer is going to be used in the field of education, how computers are going to be used in the field of business, like that, how computers are going to be used in the weather forecasting, like that. In the next class we are going to study in detail applications of computer. Okay, so what we discussed in the class? We discussed in the class 3 points. First one is capabilities of a computer, that is a huge data storage, input output processing. These three are the capabilities of a computer. Next we discussed characteristics of a computer, that is what are the characteristics of a computer: high speed, accuracy, reliability, versatility, delegiancy. And third topic is applications of computer, means where this computer are going to be used, means nowadays computer are going to be used in the field of education, in the field of business, in the field of industry, in the field of medicals, in the field of weather forecasting, like that. We discussed these 3 points. In the next class we are going to discuss in detail about applications of computer in different fields. Thank you, students.